Hey everybody, got a story for you today. So, back a long time ago, I'm talking back when the internet was still just a little baby, little tiny baby. Nobody knew about it.
I'm the internet. You can find anything on me.
Back then, people were just like, what on earth is an interweb? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, the internet didn't always exist? What? Also thinking, without the internet, how did you find the answers to things? How'd you do school reports? How'd you watch movies? Well, gather round, children, and I will tell you a tale. There was no Siri, there wasn't even Google. There was no, hey Siri, what's the capital of Sweden? The capital of Sweden is Stockholm. Now, if you wanted to know stuff like that, you'd have to open a thing called a book, which is a series of pages glued together in a mass of information. And even better, if you didn't have that book handy, you'd have to drive someplace called a library. Search for the book using the Dewey Decimal System. That was fun. Or if you were like me and you were really lucky, you got the Encarta Encyclopedia on the computer. Whoa!
But what about movies and TV shows? Surely you could just watch them on demand.
Nope. You watched what TV was on at the time. If you wanted a movie, you went to a magical place called the video store. Blockbuster.
What's a blockbuster? That sounds scary.
Quite the contrary. There was nothing scary about it. Imagine, if you will, being able to go inside of Netflix or a Redbox. Every movie ever made lined on shelf after shelf after shelf of videotapes. You'd walk around the store for hours. You'd spend longer looking for what video you wanted to watch than it took to actually watch a video.
So many choices.
So if you were lucky enough to agree on a video that both you and all your friends wanted to watch, then you stood in line. You would check it out, which meant you paid $5 and you had it for an entire week. You watched it over and over again and memorized it.
I'm getting my money's worth.
So the story that I wanted to tell you takes place in said Blockbuster video store. After spending the standard hour or two looking for a video that we all wanted to watch, we found one. Billy Madison with Adam Sandler.
Shampoo is better. I go on first and clean the hair. Conditioner is better. I leave the hair silky and smooth. Stop looking at me, Swan.
We're standing in line waiting to check out our video, and I thought that the line moved forward. I go to step forward, and I accidentally step on the back of the foot of the guy in front of me, because the line hadn't moved. He turns around and gives me this look like, who dares disturb my slumber? And I really did feel terrible. And I went to say, excuse me. You know how every now and then you go to say something, but in the middle of it, your brain's like, no, you're going to say this instead. So this guy is giving me the death stare. And what comes out of my mouth isn't excuse me, because right at the last second, the little quarterback in my brain decided to call an audible and say excuse you instead. But then I realized it wasn't his fault. I'm not going to say excuse you, I need to say excuse me. So instead it comes out, excuse ye. Like, what is the guy thinking when someone steps on his foot and then says, excuse ye? I don't know, maybe he's the Prince of England or some head of state. I don't say anything because I'm in shock that I just said that to him after stepping on his foot. So for a solid 5 seconds, we just stand there staring at each other like, I honestly don't remember what happened after that. He probably just turned around and thought, guy's a jerk.
That's it. That's all I got. Oh.
If you like my story, please subscribe. I've got plenty more. If you didn't like my story, then excuse ye.
Bye.